This past Wednesday, at the New Love's truck stop in Wichita, Kansas, one driver ran over another driver and killed him. Now he's facing murder charges. It's a little unclear whether the victim was a pedestrian as reported by a local journalist, or if it was in fact another truck driver as reported by the police. There are conflicting reports. What is not in contention is that one man is dead and a truck driver is charged with murder. Right now, we are uncertain if it's going to be criminal or an actual accident as to what occurred, Wichita Police Department Lieutenant Doug Gerdes said. The police spokesman went on to say, 46-year-old Travis Briscoe of Jenks, Oklahoma, has since been booked for unintentional but reckless second-degree murder. He is currently being held without bond in the Sedgwick County Jail. Investigators say they are reviewing truck stop security footage and asking any truck drivers who were around at the time to submit their dash cam footage. Anyone with information on the incident is asked to call 911 or contact Crime Stoppers. This incident should be an eye-opener for everyone. It's not a freak deal. It's a wake-up call. Let me tell you, my friends, I've backed up more damn trailers than I can count. And in my opinion, backing up a trailer is by far the deadliest part of the job. Let's look at the facts, plain and simple. Here's what went down. After a heated argument, one driver, 46-year-old Travis Briscoe, ran over and killed 57-year-old Abdul Muttalib Muhammad. That's murder charges. Let that sink in.
And now you're looking at two ruined lives. One lost, one locked up. For the life of me, I cannot understand how someone can completely lose it to the point of doing harm to someone else. What goes through their mind that makes them stop being a human being and turn into a crazed animal acting with sheer, mindless rage?
This sort of thing isn't rare. In forums and driver boards, truckers talk about these near misses like it's an everyday event. Listen to this one. Hello, fellow truckers. So the other day I learned the hard way of always getting out and looking when backing. I ended up nicking the side. Sam on Trucking Truth. And this one from Reddit. A trucker let his truck roll back so far that it crashed into another truck in traffic. Tommy G on Reddit.
Drivers get caught daydreaming all the time, whether it's in a big truck or in a four-wheeler. A couple of years back, I was home on a Saturday running a couple of errands around town in my Ford Taurus. I was sitting at a light behind a couple of other cars, waiting for the light to change, and the damn car ahead of me started drifting backwards and would have hit my car if I hadn't laid on the horn. Sometimes it's the everyday little scrapes and crashes, whether you are in a big truck or a four-wheeler, that reminds us that we have to be careful and pay attention at all times.
You're exactly right, Bernie. Backing up in a big truck is one of the most dangerous things a driver does, mainly because you've got huge blind spots, and especially around the back of that trailer you're pulling. If you are attempting to back into a tight spot or doing a blindside backing, it's generally best to have a spotter help you out. If no spotter is around to help you with a watchful eye, make sure you do a lot of stop and eyeball checks, meaning, for safety's sake, you gotta take your time, back up a short distance slowly, stop, then actually walk back to check on your progress and adjust if necessary. Too many drivers are seemingly always in a hurry, wanting to rush and take shortcuts that one day will probably bite them in the ass. I think, in a lot of cases, some drivers are simply way too proud or might feel odd by asking another driver to play spotter for them. We all need to check that ego at the door for safety's sake. Liability? When you back into someone or something, especially a person, you are usually at fault. Your company's likely on the hook, too. Here is another real response from a real driver. If you think hitting stuff is normal, that is a bad mindset. If you are not 100% sure you are not going to hit something, get out and look. Goal, do it often. Echo on Trucking Truth. And here is another one from Reddit. Stop going behind trucks while they're backing. Tony P.
When other drivers are trying to help you with some solid advice, you need to accept it and realize they are only trying to help you. As Jim mentioned earlier, we have all got to learn to check that ego at the door. Being hard-headed or too proud to ask for help, or thinking you're a super trucker will end up getting you or someone else hurt. And if you happen to be witnessing another driver having a bad backing day or appears to be trying to back into a tough dock, why not offer to spot for them?
Let me tell you the near miss I had a few years ago that really opened my eyes up about the importance of taking your time when backing up a big truck and to not rush. I was at Aquafina picking up a load of water, checked in, and they assigned me a dock number. While getting ready to back into the dock, I did my usual thing by popping my trailer doors open, checked the dock lock to make sure it was in the open position, got back into my truck, and started to back up. All of a sudden, my CB radio blared out, "Stop, driver. There is someone behind your truck." Long story short, there was a man door beside my dock, and I didn't see a plant worker that came out of that door and was walking right behind my trailer smoking a cigarette. I'm biting my lip, eyes wide open, and saying to myself, "Damn, that was too close." Running over that plant worker was a breath away from happening. I braked just in time. The other driver warning me on the CB radio probably saved that guy's life.
That's not drama, it's real. That's why you keep that radio on.
If you take anything from this video, remember this: you need to make it a habit to get out of your truck and physically eyeball the area where you will be backing up, and especially if there are any obstacles like other trucks, dumpsters, buildings, or people. If possible, always try to enlist the use of a visible spotter to help you with those really tight spots or with any blindside backs. It goes without saying to keep your four-ways on and to back up slowly. If you're walking past the front or rear of a truck and see a driver sitting at the wheel, make sure you get eye contact with that driver before you step in front of or behind that truck. Sometimes things seem to happen way too fast. But in retrospect and in hindsight, did those things happen way too fast, or was it that you weren't paying attention to your surroundings as carefully as you should have been? One wrong move, just one time not paying attention, is all it takes for you or someone else to end up dead. What happened at the Loves in Wichita, Kansas, has happened in the past at other truck stops and happens every day somewhere. Take it as a warning because it's not a story we want to see repeated.
That's good advice, Jim. To the drivers out there, watch your six and keep your CB ready, because sometimes a simple voice on the radio is the best damn safety net you've got.
We did a previous video on the lack of parking for big trucks across America. Could one of the root causes of some backing accidents be the result of tired and weary drivers? It's quite possible and is probably quite likely. I know there were many times when I was backing up and dog-tired with a serious case of the yawns and my eyes watering up. I think we have all been there and done that. For every 11 truck drivers on the road today, there is one truck parking space. The severe shortage of truck parking is having a costly impact on supply chain efficiency, driver health and well-being, highway safety, and the environment. Additionally, the lack of safe parking options is often cited as a deterrent to more women joining the trucking industry. This has to stop. For those that want to view my video entitled "Truckers Dying for Parking: Randy's Story and America's Broken System," I will leave links in the description of this video for you. I will also leave a link for the video I made on the importance of having a CB in your truck in the description for this video as well. I must admit that I was floored when I read the article saying that only about 54% of truck drivers use a CB on a daily basis. Please smash that like button and the notification bell. Remember to subscribe and share this with another driver. And remember to protect your load, protect your rig, and protect yourself.
Leave us a comment below with your thoughts and ideas. If it's a good idea, we will share it with everyone. Just let us know in the comment if that would be okay with you. Well, my friends, stay safe and stay loaded out there. Catch you on the rebound. Remember to keep that left door closed and your hands on the wheel.